What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes! Tuesday, the 29th of April, 2025. I'm about to give you a video where I am sent out to this location to give an estimate to replace their central air conditioning system. Let's just say it's a complete and utter disaster. We have probably the equivalent of a 50-year-old Carrier air handler in the attic with that old 1960, 1970 ductwork, right? The air handler, all that's left is the shell. Someone already took the evaporator coil. The blower's gone. The motor for the blower is gone. You know, one of those belt and pulley jammies. Right? And the line set is 1 1/8 and 1/2 inch, 5-ton, going to a Nordyne outdoor 5-ton condenser where someone defaced carefully all of the electrical specification data on the label. I just started throwing some numbers at them just to see if I can get a reaction from the old lady. The husband, very well educated, a dentist. Here you go. This is gonna be good. By the way, here's my card. Oh, okay, good.
Okay, so I got screwed up. They, I thought they would help me. I called somebody from the phone book. I have no idea that they removed the tag. It's only when somebody came, it said there is nothing. I said, what do you mean there is nothing? They took the tag out.
On the outdoor unit.
Yeah, you see there is no tag.
There's a tag there.
There is a tag?
Yeah, on the outdoor unit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a tag?
There's nothing upstairs in the attic. The unit's been all dismantled.
That's
all the
something
pieces
else.
are gone, but yeah, the
That's
outdoor
something
unit
else.
is identifiable.
Okay. I thought there was no tag. Can you show my husband where's the tag?
Okay.
Maybe there's one.
But I have more to talk to you about.
Okay, you want to talk first, and then.
Yeah. So, to continue the thought, so it's a good thing that the guy who installed it 5 years ago,
Sold what 5 years ago?
he installed the condensing unit.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He installed it with his boss. The thing is this: the boss does the air conditioning, but he retired and he lives now in North Carolina. But his employee that doesn't do air conditioning, they have a small company.
Okay.
The boss does the air conditioning, and Todd does the heating. But he did come to help him. So this is, if you want to have any explanation.
I'd rather not
No,
have an explanation.
No, this is in case. This is in case. It depends. Some people they want, but if you don't.
Well, I'm here to, from my understanding, I'm here to give you an estimate to replace the air conditioning system. And your husband directed me to the one of the 2 units outside, and then he showed me the unit in your attic. Now, the unit outside, I know what brand it is. I know the size of it.
What brand?
Nordyne, and it's a 4-ton system. And
5. It says 5. Todd gave me the.
Okay, Todd is maybe he's giving you the wrong information.
No, this is the correct.
Well, the information that's on that label differs from what you're telling me. Okay, you have a 4-ton system, and you have a unit in the attic that's been dismantled and all the pieces are missing. So regardless, I'm here to give you an estimate to replace your system. Now, I've taken a look at your unit in the attic, and I've seen what you have outside,
Okay.
and I just want to confirm that that's what you want. You want an estimate to replace it, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Any brand preference, or you're just looking for what our recommendations of what we typically install and then service?
I like the train, which is.
We don't install train.
You don't?
No.
Oxbox, you do?
Nope.
What do you install?
We install Bosch and ACIQ.
Oh man, I don't know those.
We install products that are reliable and dependable and that last. Because when I install a system and my company installs a system, I don't want to have headaches. I'm married to that system and I want to have a good relationship with that system. I don't want to have a bothersome career with that system and coming back and forth here every year. I'd rather come here every year to clean the system. But if you're looking for Oxbox, which is a builder's grade system, I don't install that. If you're looking for Train, I don't install that either because they have problems.
So you said, say again, the two pieces.
Bosch,
Bosch?
yes, and
And?
ACIQ.
Oh, I have to write that down.
Okay.
Nice weather these days, huh?
Yeah, beautiful weather.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Oh,
weather.
yeah.
Let me show you that sticker while she's writing that down.
What's that? Yeah, sure.
ACIQ?
IQ, yep. Actually, I was wrong. I saw that, and it is a 5-ton system. Your wife is correct. I was wrong. I saw those numbers.
I see, it says 5-ton right
Yeah, I saw those. Sometimes you get fixated on seeing something, but I got the Nordine right. But this is 5 years old? Yeah.
About that.
Yeah, maybe like, maybe 15 years old? Yeah. And they cut out all the,
That's what they removed.
yeah, they cut out all of the,
Yeah, that was a shady company.
yeah, very shady. Look at that. They cut out all the, they might as well cut this out.
Yeah. It's strange. I don't know why they did that.
Wow.
If this is
Micro channel coil. And there's that train. It's definitely not 5 years old. I can tell you that. It's more probably closer to 15.
Yeah.
And this does the second floor?
Second floor and this side.
Second floor and the other side of the first floor. And this does what?
That's for the dental office.
That's for the dental office. So this one is a 2.5 ton. And this one's probably from the 80s.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Sitting there like Leaning Tower of Pisa.
maybe it's 10 years old, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay. And you're the dentist.
Yeah.
Can you please come any?
We're coming.
Like,
So you are correct. I have to apologize. It is a 5-ton system.
Okay.
Yeah. And they did cut out all of the, I guess, electrical specifications of the unit. I don't know why someone would do that, but maybe they
What did they do?
They cut all of the electrical specifications from the unit. So I don't know why someone would do that, but maybe they didn't like you. Or maybe they didn't like themselves.
No. They are nasty.
Or just nasty
You know
people.
what? They
They're
ripped
hacks. They're hacks.
They ripped the thermostat. The
I get it.
thermostat was left hanging, for 40 years, and then the thermostat worked.
Okay.
They-
So let me ask a question.
I need to remember the electric. So they cut the electric?
All the electrical specifications, yes. So the question for you is, may I sit?
Yeah, please.
So question, you have an older system. Now the outdoor unit was not replaced 5 years ago. If it was, they gave you a used system. And so I'm not trying to correct you, but I'm sure you thought it was 5 years.
I'm
But
going to tell you.
I'm gonna guess it's 15 years. But nonetheless, you
I'm
have.
going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. The unit was delivered in its box, and they struggled to. They were metal, stapled, heavy metal, and they struggled to take the metal out
Okay.
to open the box. So I don't believe it was a used, because the guy who sold it to me is very honest. You can talk to him. This is the official.
This is the receipt.
You can keep it.
But this is from 2019.
19.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Nonetheless,
All right. Anyway.
nonetheless, I'm here to give you an estimate to replace the system.
Considering it is a 5-ton.
Yeah, not a problem. So, is there a budget I need to be in mind? You know, when's the last time you replaced the whole system? Any idea what this is going to cost?
Okay, let me tell you this. I paid. You have it here.
I didn't notice the price.
But if you go, it's okay. You have to look. The unit cost me 2,000,
Okay.
and the guy that I regret a lot charged me 1,500
Okay.
to install. He came with the Todd.
Okay.
Okay, Todd doesn't do, but he helped him. At that time, the air handler worked,
Okay.
and he didn't do anything to the air handler, but it did went upstairs to prime it, to get it to work.
Okay.
And so all it cost me is 2,015, 3,500
Okay.
to replace the unit. I don't know why you think it's a second hand, because I know the struggling with
Okay. Because of the appearance of it that I see outside.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
we have to cover those,
Yeah.
but
Okay. You need some new ductwork. You need a new unit in the attic. You need a new copper lines from the indoor and outdoor unit. You need a new outdoor unit. We may need to do some electrical work. And you have a 5-ton system. So on the low side of things, again, I have customers that replace, systems that cost upwards of, $40,000, $50,000. When you factor in air quality, all the bells and whistles. And I have some customers that spend, $10,000. But it all depends on what you're looking to achieve. If you're looking for just a builder's grade system, I'm not the best company for you. Okay, I'm not going to give you the best price. I'm going to give you the best value, but I'm not going to give you the best price. So if you're looking for a system that, first of all, $3,500, unfortunately, you got what you paid for, because the thing didn't even last.
No, it was
X amount of years.
because of the air handler that was
Okay.
never replaced in 40 years.
And now you need to replace it. So you also need to replace ductwork, because everything upstairs.
I want to take a note of this, because
How's business, Doc?
No good.
Almost nothing. I've been
Nothing.
Retired?
semi-retired.
Nice.
Yeah. Just for
For how long now?
It's been a few years.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah. All right.
You still spend the winters in New York, or are you going down south?
No, I don't travel much.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay, very nice.
Yep.
So how long have you been here for?
It's been a long time. Yeah, 86.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So the thing is this. So you were saying about the electrical, they got ripped.
The electrical specifications on the outdoor unit. I can email this to you or send this to you.
What happened to specification? What happened to
Someone tore it all away,
They ran away with the old air handler.
and they ran away with all your parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, upstairs.
Yeah.
Upstairs, they did rip the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they crush the coils?
Everything is gone.
No coils.
Everything's gone. There's just a shell. Okay. And maybe they did you a favor. I don't know, but it's
No, they didn't. No.
okay.
Did you
Okay,
see
so
the-
let's go over some numbers. So, on the low side of things, with some duct work, you're gonna be around $22,000. And that is the indoor unit, the outdoor unit, the copper lines, and some duct work. They don't have an email, so I'm going to send them a physical estimate in the mail. He's a dentist that's kind of fully retired, and they don't have email. I wish I got video of what was going on in that attic. It was epic.